Welcome to Canadian Coffee House Crime. My name is Catherine, and right now I am residing in the town of Jasper, Alberta, working at the Marmot Basin Ski Hill for a season. So I thought I'd do a series of cases from the Jasper National Park area. I'll be able to drive around certain areas and give you some good footage. First, I thought I would do a case from Jasper, Alberta, since I'm here. I'll do that one first, and then I'm going to take us an hour's east of Jasper to a town called Hinton, and then I'm going to be taking us to the Icefields Parklands, and then to the Chateau Lake Louise Hotel, then to Revelstoke, BC. Then I'm going to finish us off in Banff, so that's going to be the next few cases. That should keep me busy for the season. Jasper is a town in central Jasper National Park, developed for fur trade and the railway and the exploration of the park. It has an area of 925 kilometers squared. It has 5,000 people who live there amidst the Canadian Rockies, known for its abundant wildlife, extensive trail network in the Athabasca River Valley. It was established in 1813. Most of the Northwest Company and the Hudson's Bay Company started there. The Canadian Northern Railway first went to Jasper, and in 1912, the Via Railroad is a huge stop here. Here is the railroad station that goes through Jasper. We have a Montana's. There's an A&W, and over here is L&W's, my favorite restaurant. Some of the attraction features, which could be considered the Miette Hot Springs, which are the hottest hot springs in the Canadian Rockies, that flows from the mountain at 54 degrees Celsius or 129 degrees Fahrenheit. It flows into a pool the people enjoy at a nice 40 degrees Celsius. Marmot Basin is an alpine ski area, has 91 named runs on 4 mountain faces. It has 3,000 vertical feet drop. It has a lift capacity of 12,000 skiers per hour on 7 lifts. The longest run it has is 5.6 kilometers. The Jasper Sky Tram, an aerial tramway, is the highest and longest guided tramway in Canada. Has a height of 22,000 meters above sea level, the travel time of 7.5 minutes. The Tonquin Inn is located in Jasper, in the north end of Jasper. It has 137 rooms and is a 14-minute walk from the train station. At 4 a.m., January 28th, 2012, Jasper RCMP was called to the Tonquin Inn. Apparently, a fight had broken out between 2 guests who did not know each other, but had 2 rooms separated by an adjoining door. Police arrived at the scene and noticed a friend of the victim was applying pressure to a stab wound, and the man was unconscious. The man's name was Kenzie John Beaton. Kenzie John Beaton was born December 8, 1989. His parents are Debbie and AJ. He grew up in a town called Mabou Harbour, Nova Scotia. It is a village on Cape Breton Island. They are the home of the very Gaelic of us Canadians. Nova Scotia is considered to be one of the Maritimes of Canada, located on the east side, roughly 5,300 kilometers away from Jasper. Keaton was born in Inverness Consolidated Memorial Hospital. He was a member of the St. Mary's Catholic Church and a Eucharist minister. He was very good at hockey and played for the Dover Dragon hockey team for the Delbridge Academy, and he played midget AAA hockey for the Cape Breton West Screaming Eagles. He was a big part of the school community, and he graduated from Cumberland Community College in 2010 as an utility lineman technician. He was considered to be a great guy and always had a smile on his face. He liked to fish lobster with his dad on their boat called the Cruising Along. He loved to be at home with his sisters and his harbor buddies. After graduating from college in 2010, when he was 20 years old, he moved to Alberta and got a job in Edson with McGregor Construction as a lineman. January 28, 2012, 2 years after he moved to Edson when he was 22 years old, him and a few buddies decided to go to Jasper for a ski trip, and they had hit the bars downtown and they had a little bit too much to drink. Cody Kyle Jensen, who is 23 years old, was in the room next to Kenzie with his girlfriend. Cody was celebrating his birthday, and his girlfriend was celebrating her completion of exams. Kenzie and his buddies, after stumbling into the room at 4 a.m, woke Jensen in the next room. According to Jensen, who did not know Kenzie before this moment, confronted Kenzie and a fight broke out, in the midst of which he called self-defense. He produced a knife and stabbed Kenzie once in the lower abdomen, which severed his aorta. RCMP stated everyone at the scene had stayed at the scene and everyone was cooperative. Kenzie was taken to the Sutton General Hospital, and then he was airlifted to the Royal Alexandria in Edmonton, where he passed away at 6 p.m. Kenzie's funeral was February 6, 2012 at the St. Mary's Parish in Mabou. A hockey memorial game for Kenzie raised $1,700 for the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Cody Kyle Jensen was 23 years old, was first charged with second-degree murder. Then the charges were reduced to manslaughter. He had no prior criminal record, and in court on February 9th stated he had no intent to kill Keaton, and it was self-defense. Court of Queen's Bench Justice June Russ rejected his self-defense claim, as she had believed he had used excessive force. He was sentenced to 4 years and had to serve 3 years and 7 months after time served. Thank you for watching Canadian Coffee House Crime. My name is Catherine, and I'll see you in the next case.